Can you believe this league is finally back? Yeah, Charlotte. Oh, let's check who played for Charlotte last game, who did not travel with the team tonight, so we can figure out who's going to be traveling the next game. So it was, I think, Ray Stewart. Alpha Wagner didn't play, so Alpha will play tonight. Ray will not. Oh, that's the guy we're missing, Tom Domino's Jr. Tom Domino's Jr. Nice. So Irvin tonight, Vrack. So Ray will not play tonight. Irvin, Vrack, Sean, that's DeAndre, Alpha, LaMarcus, and Palmer got traded to LAS, my bad, and Ray is not there anymore. Alright, and Ray is going to be traveling with the team, so I'm traveling to New York for the next game with the rest of the squad later on tonight. Let's get started here. Baltimore. Yeah, well, they have a couple of guys, and it's interesting. Oh, my bad. This is no how. They have a couple of guys, and it's really interesting what we're going to see here. Kobe and Zachy as well, and look how Charlotte is initiating their offense. They want to see if they can make the playoffs, and if they do, they're probably going to cut Alpha Wagner. That's what I'm being told, but we'll see what happens. DeAndre Jackson, Sean Matt, Irvin Vrack, of course, and Val there, of course, and here we go. Yeah! Charlotte starts with the ball once again, and this game is on its way. Dun-dun. Sean missed. Rebound and the drive. Oh! Wow! We're in downtown Charlotte here tonight. Val tried dunking it and didn't get it off. Val missed and out of bounds. Good games today. Got to see two really good teams. And Cleveland lost to Chicago. Interesting. And, you know, Charlotte, that was the biggest crush out this season so far. This game, no one has scored yet. What's coming up for tomorrow's RBA basketball? After it will be LAS and San Diego, and then Cleveland again against Orlando. Sean Val 3, unable to. Rebound, unable to as well. Connor Val, after having a fun All-Star game where the Stars were able to finally win. Val, Connor Val for 3. Yeah, we don't change formats. They've had 9 All-Star games. And Sean in the lane, nice. Zachy with an out of bounds. Bad start for Baltimore. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Vrack was actually converted to a starter because for some games, not every game, Vrack still can bench and still can play that position really well at the bench level. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a crush out last time we had one. This game isn't taken less seriously, of course. Colby 3, Colby Wellman for 3. They're not gonna really, I don't think, crush out, but I think Charlotte's gotten better a little bit, and Griffin on the drive inside, and he puts it in 8 for Griffin right now. Jackson gonna get that one. Levi finds Val, yeah! 10-2. This one died the fastest. Was very bad anyways. That's the up high camera. Here's DeAndre in the paint. Nice. DeAndre Jackson. Val 3. Yes. Got it. Connor Val for 3. Superstar players have superstar moments all year long. Mulder 3. Oh, rack of the rebounds. Jackson in the paint, nice. Chicago won today, so Charlotte can't win. It might look like Chicago has a better opportunity than to make the playoffs, even though they're tied as Kobe Woman. Chicago plays in a while, but they will have harder matchups, of course. Miami's their next matchup. Cleveland plays tomorrow against Orlando. So another game that will decide a lot. If Orlando doesn't win that, they will stay out of the standings. Mulder, oh yeah! Yeah, of course. With our standings being how they are, Sean Thomas. Val hits a 3, yes. Matt shoots, no good. Rebound Griffin. 3, yes. Nice. Beep, and that's the end of 1. 7 for Sean, 4 for Jackson. Charlotte only has 11. Val with 11 total. They're the same amount as the team combined. Colby with 5, 1, 3, and Riley with a 3. Riley Griffin. As they wanted to put someone else on that bench team, they traded Senso Montanelli, which is San Diego happy with that? They didn't move. They didn't move because of that. They actually moved up because they made that Riley bucket move. And I don't know how they even got him. Like, he was in the Dan Hodges trade, I believe. They got Riley, which ended up being Senso Montanelli now. Another camera just went down, so now we gotta put it back on the big screen. I'm telling you, these cameras are going down very fast. Another one just went down, so now only that camera. And that one's at 10% now. All right, yeah. Val hits a 3, yes. And Connor Val makes that 3. So now it's a 15-point game. Levi finds Val. Griffin. 3! Sean hits that 3. Colby, he'll shoot. Hits that one. Colby Woman for 2. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-bum. Grant for 3. Yes, got it. Val finds Griffin. Yes. Riley Griffin for 3. Sean, yes. Val 37 to 20. And I told you, this Baltimore team, they're the best team in the world. They're not going to let up. Especially not tonight. And Val couldn't get that dunk in. Zachy couldn't get that one in either. This is funny. Bracken was on San Diego at the beginning of the season. San Diego dumped him. They dumped a lot of guys. Connor Val. They got a better backup point guard now, who wants to be on that roster, by the way, just letting you know. Jack Breeze enjoys playing for San Diego. He said, I love being closer to home. What do you mean closer to home? You went to UCLA, so... Yeah, but your father is all the way in Cleveland, and now you get to only see him once a year, if it even happens, you know? I mean, he could make another move. Yeah, he could, you know. He could want to be the Memphis guy next year. If they don't get anyone good, the backup point guard start initiating stuff, initiating offense. Yeah, like Tom Domino's Jr., I don't expect to see him on this roster next season. Mulder hits that 3, and nice job. Val just loves this game, doesn't he? Right now. And Colby. Yeah! And he just asserts his will. Sean missed Val. Oh! He's not able to make dunks anymore. Riley hits that 3. So that's why he didn't make the dunk contest. Gives it to Riley though, and gets the assist. Val, he's a very talented player, and he finds Levi Watson. You know what Val was saying? He was saying how he wants Ivan Manning back on the roster. He doesn't want any beef. He wants him to win another championship with him. That's respect, but, you know, all the things that Ivan said, like, I wish I had a super team in the whole league wanting me to win a chip too. And Val was like, I earned my chips. I don't know about you. They were back and forth about it. And now it's a 30-point game. All of a sudden, this game's already over. Before it started even, DeAndre Levi now. Yeah! And then they picked up Levi, who didn't even want to play this upcoming season. And then he ended up rejoining the roster, and they were celebrating. They went out to dinner. They went out to Car City to go celebrate with him about it. And that was funny. Oh, they did that. Colby Wallman for 3. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-bum. Sean, yes. 39. Griffin for 3, yes. Riley Griffin, and he's interesting. Val finds Colby. Oh. Sean makes that 3. Zachy unable to. Beep. Sean. I missed it in real life though. 30-point game. Baltimore scores 49 points in that one quarter. But don't worry, it was a high-scoring quarter for Charlotte too. Not compared to the last quarter where they only had 11. Baltimore's defense doing well. And I think Val's mindset is let them hit shots as much as they want. Let's just hit more. And I mean, whatever you want, whatever works for you, man. Look at this Charlotte amount that they have to draft from. Which, by the way, they don't keep all those players. They're gonna trade off. A lot of the roster is gonna change. They're gonna keep whatever they think is the best options for them, is what they've announced. You're only allowed to have 10 guys on a roster, and I mean, keep the best guys and dump the rest. And the worst players that don't get put on the roster, they get to go to free agency. Next season, it will be 30 teams, 15 games a week, but because of that, it will be an even longer season. It will be the 2023 season goes all the way from January all the way up to 2024 January, and then ends in April. In summer of 2024. So, or in summer of 2025. And possibly ends on August 6th. I remember the first ever league ended on August 6th, the championship was, and always it was in August, and it starts every year on the same date, January 16th, or Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was the 15th this year. Yeah, but they're going to take their stars out for now. Burry in for Griffin, and Allen in for Colby, and Bucket in for Val. Those three are going to rest. So, some rest time away from them could be good for this Charlotte team, as Riley, he's not going to give up either. Yeah, he's doing a much better job, and I don't think they will do good. Zachy Mulder, it won't be much of a difference, is what I'll say. Tom, 3, yes. Good shot there. Allen in the paint, nice floater. Alpha shoots, able to rebound. Riley. Junior shoots a 3 and gets that one off. LaMarcus Aldridge Jr. with the 3. Levi, oh yeah, nice. And Levi Watson. Tom Jr. Burry for 3, yes. Blake Burry. Matt, it's a 3. Matt West for 3. Bucket on the drive. And Alpha will shoot a 3. Yes, got it. Allen missed. Rebound. Alpha on the drive. Nice Alpha Wagner right there. Really fighting for his spot on this roster. They can make the cuts whenever they want. You know the rules, man. You're only allowed to have 8 in a game for now, up until everybody has 10. But it does not mean that you cannot have 10 right now and just not play them and have them not travel with the team. That always happens. As Ray Stewart's turn is not tonight. Mulder hits that 3 though. Nice. Zachy Mulder. And don't you wish you see every game like this for Baltimore end up like this, says Levi. Yeah, they just killing them everywhere around the court. Yeah, young roster, and it's all good. I mean, you gotta help this team learn as a team, as a unit, what it's like to play a good team, a good unit, and this is a good ball club. This Baltimore squad is a really good ball club. Zachy hits that 3. Tom, nice. And some veterans on their roster like Brack and Tom will really help out their roster. Alpha 3. He's been in the league for a while. He's been around the league though. He was on Seattle up until now, but I mean, I think he will be fine. I don't think Silver will be that great, especially because Alpha has so much experience. There you go. He was a point guard for a year, and he brought the team, Seattle, to a very high stage. And there's Matt West for the 3. DeAndre Jackson coming in. And it's going to be Irvin Jameson checking in. Yeah, they're getting to the end of the wire here, so they got to put their starters in. Levi comes out for Riley Griffin. And Zachy Mulder comes out for Kobe Wellman. Just for a minute. And I think they do that so that they still get a lot of minutes, but you just gotta make sure that those guys get some rest too. Irvin, Tom for 3, no. No good. Allen, 3. Oh. Alpha, yes. Nice. And he gets 30 up on there. Allen with an offensive foul. Oh. Charlotte might win this quarter now. Tom for 3. Oh. Riley Griffin. Yes! Riley Griffin. Tom, yes. Griffin. Yeah! I love that. And Riley Griffin just... He's really strong, and he was ranked the best power forward in the league. What's your tops right now? Like your top players? Ryan Kerdinger. I definitely have to take Gaynor Paul, not Shane Larkin. Connor Val, obviously, for point guard. Riley Griffin, and then I think for centers, Jamal Belemi, because I understand that's a weird lineup. That's a weird lineup to have, because you have veterans like Ryan, Gaynor, Connor, and then you have one prime player who's not really a veteran yet, but he's just a primary player, Riley Griffin. And then you have one rookie center who's really good. Really good. Jamal Belemi for San Antonio. He's the reason why San Antonio has 5 wins this season. I thought they would have more. I thought they had more, to be honest with you. But we haven't updated it yet. Don't they have the win from last night? Did they win? No, they lost. And it was a tough loss. This was the other night, not last night, but this was the other night. And they lost to Seattle. That's a good team. That's a good bowl club. Obviously, they'd do better if Tom Domino's was on the team. Tom Domino's Jr. was on the team instead of Seth and Curry. And, you know, it is what it is, though. Junior's going to come out. Sean's going to come in and for Tom Domino's Jr. is also going to come out. And I mean, I guess you can keep the rest of the lineup in. There's not much to do. Like, they still want to limit Brack's minutes in the game and not really give him a lot. So Irvin's going to stay at the 2. Val's going to come back in, though, of course. Yeah, they're just going to keep the rest of the roster how it is. Val just really excited to come back in, so he wanted to come back in. And they did a good job in that quarter, keeping up with them. 40 points and a lot by the bench. Oh, nice. Foul! Oh, yeah, he had to get off the rim before he broke it. Come on. Irvin, yes. You know, Jameson and Ray Stewart have a good percentage from that 3-point line this season. They only have 50%, but I mean, compared to other guys in this league, I mean, it's good. Colby Wellman for 3. He is a good shooter. He is a good shooter. Val. Oh, yes. And he always does that. Every once in a while, he's got to show his authority. And Sean missed. Rebound Val. Up on in. An offensive foul. Irvin taking charges tonight. What about that? 2 charges taken. And good defense by him. Even though they're down 32. Really nice defense by him. He's a good defender. He's a good defender. He's decent at the defensive unit. He knows what he's doing on his defense, on the defensive end. I mean, he knows how to take coverage. And play with a lot of intensity and I see the way he plays, and I really appreciate the way he plays. I'm going to be honest with you. I appreciate it. You know? Irvin Jameson with Connor Val with an offensive foul. Sean Val takes a 3. Yes. Connor Val for 3. Sean with 33 as well. He's been able to keep up with that. Burry shoots way off from Matt West with the turnover. It's funny. That's the way it looks as a whole. DeAndre Jackson. A big play. Val finds Wellman. Yes. Colby Wellman. Sean. Val up the rim. Connor with 35 and Sean. Griffin. Val. Hits that one. Good job. Zach and Levi when Watson coming back and let them all there. Levi. Irvin, 3, no. Rebound Colby. Val finds Riley, yes. Riley Griffin. I mean, he doesn't really care. Sean, he does. He cares. And Val doesn't want him to have that ego. And, you know, wow, nice. Val says you have to play against me, beat me, and then you are a superstar. You know what happened this season, actually? One of the biggest upsets was when Justin Robinson beat Jabari Brown. And it causes LAS, who's been dysfunctional all season long, actually, which Baltimore's up by 39, by the way, just letting you know. As Val makes that free throw. Has he missed a free throw this season? No, I don't know, 73%. Levi Watson coming in. And Zeki Mulder. It makes your team rethink things. When you lose to a team that's that worthless, that's really bad, you assume that they're really bad because they're young. Like 4 out of 5 of their starters are rookies. So when you think like that, when you look at that kind of a roster and you lose as Val, look at them though. Once again, like right now, but their starters, 4 out of 5 of them are not 4 out of 5 of them now. Two of them are bench play. 2 of them are not, but that was a nice fly play. 50, 17, and 18. Great job. Sean hits that 3. Oh, man. They had to get rid of Pete Roberts and pick up Will Grant. Was a good decision right there. Make that trade happen. Because the Will Grant, he's going to provide shooting that they need when Ryan Griffin goes off to the bench. And then they have Robbie on the bench now. And they also got Charlotte's player. So, I mean, they're pretty much set. I mean, looking at them, you got Lucas Palmer as well. Beep, and Baltimore will win this ball game. 22 for each of the 2 sharpshooters, and then 26 for Riley Griffin. 10 for Levi, and of course 52. Another triple-double for the superstar Connor Val, the greatest player of all time. And JoJo Johnson has a lot of work to do with this roster still. They are not done yet. Baltimore will go home. They will play their next game on the 10th. And then after that, they'll play on the 14th. Charlotte is traveling to New York City. They will play in a couple of days. Baltimore will then travel to New York on the 14th and Orlando on the 21st. Charlotte will travel to New York City and play them on the 9th, the day before that. Baltimore versus a Washington game. Which, by the way, look at Baltimore's schedule. They don't have many more. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games left of the season. Let's talk to Connor Val, who once again was the player of the game. It wasn't that bad this time, huh? Let's talk to him. The first time it was pretty bad. But, I mean, 82 to 153. That's a 64-point demolishment. Tonight, it wasn't as bad. It was just a 44-point demolishment. So they got a little bit better, huh? Yeah. I mean, if you want to say that. Let's talk to CB3, though. What a win for him and the squad. Connor, a win coming off of the All-Star game. How do you feel after this win?
Just a great warm-up game. A great warm-up game to get back into things, and you get our motion back into things, and keep working hard and keep working strong. And I mean, you gotta just keep on playing hard and playing strong, and playing good basketball at a high level, and winning games, and taking care of business as a whole. Unit and just taking care of the business as a whole.
You went off tonight with great scoring numbers. You made sure all your teammates took care of the win as well, not just yourself. But you had 17 assists, 19 rebounds, and 52 points. How do you feel about that win?
Oh, man. I mean, it's a great feeling to have this type of a win, you know. Not many of us get that much of an opportunity to win, and when we do get the opportunity, we want to take it, and I wanted to take care of the win tonight and take care of business.